Alright guys, today we're going to take these beat up old headlight housings and replace them with some nice shiny new ones. And I'm going to show you how to do it. First things first, we're going to get a 10mm socket. Take this bolt out. Make sure you just drop it right in the engine. Just kidding. Go ahead and do that on both sides. That one was loose, interestingly enough. There we go. Now we're going to take a T20 Torx and remove all of these little bolts that are here. Probably be better to use a screwdriver instead of a ratchet. Move this intake for the air cleaner that covers the battery. Not that we need to get to the battery, but that is in our way. Then we're going to pop all these plastic clips out. Be gentle so you don't break them. And the good news is if you do, they're very cheap and easy to replace. You can go buy them on Amazon, wherever. Having the sad realization that you've got to pull the entire bumper cover in order to do this. So we're going to do that. Take this guy out. I'm going to take all these bottom ones out, and then we should be okay. Now we're going to pry this little fella out, just like we did the other ones, under the hood. So then this, a couple more screws underneath, and then that'll come out. Under here, and pop out these two plastic clips, just like all the other ones. And that'll free up our inner fender liner here. Go ahead and just pry this inner fender liner down a little bit. Give ourselves a little bit of space. Look at that. There we go. And we can get a hand in there. Learned a fun trick after doing all that. You can just pull this forward and it just kind of hangs out over here. Alright, so now we're going to take this side's bumper cover off. 10mm. That sounds horrible. Now we have to pop out these bottom two plastic clips. Take our fender liner, and we're just going to pry it inward. Oh, we need to remove these hood stoppers slash bolts that hold in the front of the bumper. Before you start undoing the bolts for the headlights, you're going to want to drop the bumper to about this position. I will show you how to do that. You can tell I've already got the new headlight in there. I did this a little bit backwards, not knowing how to do it, but I want to save you guys the hassle that I caused. So we'll proceed with the video from here. Just kind of pry the bumper cover forward a little bit, sneak the housing out, and you should be good to go. I gotta unplug all the bulbs in a second here. There we go. Crap, it's like friggin' damn thing giving birth. At this moment, spray a little bit of my favorite substance on some of this exposed metal. Since we're here, it's gonna make putting it back together a little dirtier, but that's okay. Our new housing. You can replace all these bulbs, however, they are accessible when it's in the car, so you really don't have to. This out on this aftermarket housing, this little bolt that holds this plastic bracket on. See how the Phillips side is there and the nut sticks out over there? On the stock housing, it's the opposite. So we got to fix that. That was throwing me for a loop. Luckily, it only threw me for a loop for a half a minute, but pretty dumb. I like to use little anti-seize. We're going to reach in here and we're going to put this one in first because this is kind of a pain in the butt. So might as well get it over with, in my opinion. I can use the ratcheting wrench 10mm or a regular 10mm. Doesn't really matter order of operations. There's two slots they slot into, so you're not going to make it any harder on yourself doing one before another per se. It's only plastic, so don't go too crazy on the tightness of these. You'll just snap the plastic and you'll be kicking yourself. That's separated. We can take this bolt off very easily. It's good to do both sides at once because you can drop the whole bumper down like I did. Didn't actually realize this is how that worked until just now. But hey, this is how we learn things. We're going to take out this 10mm. Which these were loose on the stock headlights for some reason. We're going to take our new housing out. And we're going to notice that the bolt here has the same problem. We're going to invert that. Okay, whoa, now we'll go ahead, plug everything back in. We're going to slide this guy back in there. All the room in the world now with that bumper cover moved back. And we'll get this above that metal clip. Just like that. Oh, okay. A little bit of tension on there, but that's all right. Perfect. She has eyes again. You could leave the headlight housing and put the bolts in. No, we're not going to do that. It's amazing how bad the fitment is of some of these aftermarket parts. I mean, they fit fine, but they're just not as good as the stock parts. Like, look at that gap right there. I actually got to be careful when I suck that in, because that'll pull over. Okay, good. Got anti-seize all over my hands. Life's good. Life is good. And lastly is the top one. Okay. Look at that. Go ahead and check your lights, just in case you mess something up. You would rather find out now and not later. Oh, we got a bad bulb over here. But like I said, I can replace these in the car, so there's really no need to leave the housings out for it. We will have to go get a new bulb. They missed that on the inspection. They just did an inspection on this. A little closer. Both front bulbs are bad. Oh, I'll go buy bulbs, but there's no reason not to put the car back together since I don't need to have the bumper off to get to that. So we are going to slide the bumper back in place where it needs to go. I can do this in one shot here. And then we can take our fender liner and kind of smush that in where it needs to go. Around to the other side, do the same thing. Kind of massage everything back into place like a glove. We can go ahead and put our little plastic clips back in down here. These go into plastic, so there's not a huge reason to anti-seize them, but you do you. I'm gonna leave them be. Same thing on the other side. Pretty straightforward. Our plastic clips back in this side. You gotta put this one over in here. Don't forget that guy. Got it. Drop this piece back on. Kind of snakes in there like that. And then we're going to put a little bit of anti-seize on each of these Torx. This does go in. Oh no, they go into plastic. We don't need to do that. Never mind. Just kidding. No anti-seize necessary. Boom. Got all these plastic push pins. Put those back in. Put this back on. Slide that in there. Over. Into these slots. Turn these vertical. Good to go. Anti-seize on these. Put these back in here. You need both front blinker bulbs, apparently. Don't know how it passed inspection. Unless they just so happen to break after then, but...
They don't turn on?
No.
How's that even possible?
They blew. They're old.
Wow.
Everything gets old.
Sad.
Like that. She's got working parking lamps. And working blinkers. Life's good. Guys, so that's going to wrap this one up. 2 fresh, brand new headlights. I'll clean this up a little bit, but she's looking pretty good. So as always, thanks for watching. God bless America, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.